My child, stop everything right now. If your heart is still beating and your eyes have fallen on this today, it is not by accident. It is not a coincidence or a random moment. This moment is the answer to your cries, your long nights, your unanswered prayers. Congratulations. Your miracle has finally arrived, and your angel is pleading with you. Do not skip this sacred divine revelation at any cost. Listen now before this holy blessing passes away forever. Before we go any further, I want you to affirm this moment. Type Amen in the comments to declare you are ready for what I have sent. This is not just another word you'll read. It is your confirmation. When you speak it, heaven hears it. And today, heaven is responding. For too long, you have wandered in the dry desert. For too long, you have struggled to understand why others receive while you are still waiting. But I tell you now, your waiting season has ended. I have dispatched your angel, and the miracle has been placed in motion. This is not tomorrow's promise. This is today's breakthrough. I saw you when you were alone. I watched you try to hold your tears in front of others. I heard you whisper to me at night, God, do you see me? And I say this with the might of the heavens. I saw everything. I never left. I never turned away. I never abandoned you. And now I'm about to show you what my presence truly means. If your heart believes even slightly in the timing of this divine move, type 1111 in the comments as a sign that you are aligned with heaven's schedule. This moment is not delayed. It's exactly on time. My child, you're not behind. You're about to be launched ahead in a way that will leave others in awe of what I've done through you. I am the God who parted the Red Sea. I am the same God who brought fire from heaven. I am the God who stood with Daniel in the lion's den, who walked through the fire with Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. And I am the very same God standing right beside you now. Your enemies may not see me, but you will see the evidence of my presence. What is about to happen in your life will not be ordinary. It will be supernatural. Not because you earned it, not because you deserved it, but because I chose to pour it over you. I am blessing you because I love you, because I have heard your heart, and I know your pain. My child, I want you to take 1 second and gently touch your chest. Feel that heartbeat. That is me. I am the breath in your lungs. I am the strength that has carried you even when you thought you couldn't make it one more step. I am the still voice that kept you from giving up completely. And now, I am about to pour out a miracle so personal, so divine, that only you will know how real I am. If you trust that I am already moving on your behalf, type 222 in the comments as a declaration of your trust. I am not asking you to understand it all. I am simply asking you to believe that I am for you, not against you. And I always finish what I start. You may feel tired. You may feel forgotten. But heaven has never forgotten your name. I have carved your name into the palm of my hand. Not a single moment of your pain has gone unseen. I have stored your tears in a bottle. And now the season of sorrow is ending. The blessing is here. But I need your full heart. I need your complete focus. Do not scroll. Do not walk away. This moment is sealed with sacred fire. Child, this is not just about money. This is about restoration. What was stolen is coming back. What was delayed is being released. What was broken is being healed. The doors that were shut in your face are now opening at my command. The stone that was rolled against your purpose is being lifted. And I, your God, am standing before you saying, it is time. You are not an accident. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. You are my creation. I breathed life into you. I watched over you in your mother's womb. And though you have walked through fire and storm, you have not been consumed. You are still standing because I have held you. This blessing that is arriving, yes, the very one I am speaking over your life, it is irreversible. No demon in hell, no person filled with jealousy, no betrayal, no delay, no shame can stop it. I have signed it with my hand. I have assigned angels to deliver it. But child, you must not let doubt steal this from you. That's why I brought you here today. That's why this moment found you when it did. That's why I've held back the floodgates until now. Because now, yes now, you are ready to receive it. Your faith has matured. Your heart has cried enough. Your hands are empty enough for me to fill. And so, my beloved one, I ask just one thing before we go further. If you truly believe this word is yours, and you feel my spirit confirming it in your heart, then like this video as a small act of your agreement with heaven. Let this simple action be your yes to what I am about to do in your life. And child, let me say this clearly. I am not done. You have only seen a glimpse. You have only tasted a drop. But now comes the overflow. The gates are open. The vaults of heaven are responding. Your name is being spoken in rooms you've never entered. Your spirit is being stirred because your season has finally shifted. To declare this moment as a turning point, type 555 in the comments now. Let it be a witness in the heavens. Let the enemy know you are no longer sitting in fear, but rising in faith. You are no longer begging. I am releasing. You are no longer hoping. I am fulfilling. Could repeating 9 simple prayer words really make money appear in your life? Newly uncovered FBI research just revealed a forgotten 9-word prayer that's helping everyday people go from broke to blessed. Backed by 6 neuroscience labs, this at-home prayer is turning stress into vacations, debt into dream homes, and struggle into financial overflow. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. This is your moment. This is your miracle. This is your release. Not because of luck, not because of chance, but because I am God. And when I say something is yours, no one can take it away. When I say the miracle has arrived, no one can block it. When I move, everything must shift. My precious child, take a deep breath right now. Can you feel that peace settling over your heart? That's not just comfort. It's my presence surrounding you like a shield. I am here, and I'm not just here to encourage you. I am here to deliver. I am here to transform. I am here to fulfill what I promised you long ago, even in the moments you forgot to believe. You were never walking alone, even when you felt like nobody saw you. Every step you took through pain, I counted. Every silent cry you released at night, I captured. Every tear you wept in secret, I cherished. You thought you were walking through battles unnoticed, but I was right beside you, carrying you through what should have destroyed you. Now, I am placing in your hands the victory you have waited for. If you feel the truth of these words deep in your soul, I want you to type 1212 in the comments. This number is not random. It is divine timing, a symbol of heavenly order being restored in your life. Let it be your agreement that this message is not just a possibility, but a reality unfolding right before you. There are people who counted you out. They watched you go through struggle and assumed I had forgotten you. But what they didn't understand is that I was preparing something no eye had seen and no ear had heard. I was shaping your story so that only I could receive the glory. I had to let some things fall apart, so when I built you back, they would see that no man could take the credit. I want you to remember this. Delays are not denials. Detours are not disasters. When I pause something, it's because I am perfecting it. I am never in a hurry, but I am never late. Your time has come not because you pushed for it, but because I released it. And when I open the door, no man, no fear, no mistake can close it again. The blessing I have spoken over your life, yes, this very moment, is already in motion. Just because you cannot see the package yet doesn't mean the delivery isn't on the way. Do you believe that, child? I am not asking for your logic. I am asking for your faith. I am not asking you to figure out how it will come. I am asking you to believe it will. To declare that your spirit is aligned with my promise, type 777 in the comments. Let every principality in the unseen realm recognize your faith. Let it echo in the atmosphere that you trust me above your understanding. You've waited for others to validate your worth. You've longed for someone to speak life over you. But I want you to hear me now. I already declared you worthy. I already called you blessed. I already appointed you for this moment. You were chosen long before anyone approved of you. Their opinions cannot cancel what I've spoken. The enemy tried to bury you under pressure, discouragement, and shame. But what he didn't know is that pressure produces power. Your pain has not been in vain. Your past is not a stain. It is a testimony. What was meant to break you has only prepared you. What was meant to silence you has only made your voice stronger. Don't be afraid of what comes next. I am already in tomorrow. I have gone ahead of you to make every crooked place straight. I am dealing with people behind closed doors who mocked you. I am overturning decisions that were made against you. I am untying the knots that confusion and darkness had tied around your breakthrough. I am shifting the spiritual realm in your favor. There is something very specific I am doing in your life right now. I am not just giving you provision, I am giving you clarity. I am opening your spiritual eyes so you can see the lies that were holding you back. I am exposing the people who were pretending to stand with you, but were secretly rooting for your failure. I am revealing hidden traps and pulling you out before they can do harm. I want you to know this blessing is not just for your survival, it is for your elevation. You were not created to live a life of barely getting by. You were designed to walk in divine abundance, spiritual confidence, and unshakable peace. You are not a beggar. You are my child. You are royalty. You are seated in heavenly places because I have placed you there. If your spirit receives that truth, type 999 in the comments. Say it boldly. Say it believing that something just broke in the spirit when you agreed. You are not agreeing with a man. You are agreeing with me, your Father, your Creator, your Provider. Let me tell you what's about to change. Lack will leave. Confusion will vanish. Delay will dissolve. Sickness will bow. Anxiety will break. And the light of my glory will shine through your darkest places. Because where I step in, nothing remains the same. Where my hand moves, transformation erupts. And I am moving in your life even now as you listen. I see your heart, my child. I know you're tired. I know you've carried more than your portion. But now I say to you, lay it down. Let me carry what you were never meant to hold. Surrender it all, not out of fear, but out of faith. Trust that I am not just working things out. I'm working all things for your good. What if a 9-word prayer hidden by the FBI could attract money to you? starting today. A top American neuroscientist just revealed the secret 9-word prayer that's helping thousands erase debt and flood their lives with cash. Lost in the FBI's vault for years, this prayer is now proven by 6 neuroscience labs. It's simple, it's powerful, and it's working fast. But the government might shut this down any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You've been praying for years about this. You've asked me, Lord, when? And I say now with thunder in my voice and tenderness in my heart, now. Now is the time. The door is opening. The favor is flowing. The chains are breaking. The harvest is being released, and it will be undeniable. You will not need to explain yourself anymore. The results will speak. The breakthrough will be your evidence, and those who doubted you will witness the power of my hand resting on your life. They will see that when I bless someone, I do not bless halfway. I complete the work. I finish the promise. I flood the blessing. Child, do not entertain fear right now. Do not let your mind wander back to what didn't work. This is not that. I am doing a new thing, and this time, it will not slip through your fingers. This time, the blessing will last. This time, the foundation will be firm. Because this is not man-made. This is God-breathed. You are being reintroduced, not as the one who struggled, but as the one who overcame. You are being seen in the Spirit as the one I chose, the one I anointed, the one I hid until the perfect time. And now, the time has come. My child, I am not just visiting you today. I have come to dwell with you, to make my presence known in ways you never imagined. I am not sending signs that disappear. I am building foundations that cannot be shaken. What I release now will carry you not just for a moment, but for a lifetime. This is a generational shift. What I do for you will bless your children and your children's children. You are the beginning of a new legacy, and heaven is confirming it right now. There are angels surrounding you, even in this very moment. You may not see them, but they are there, watching, guarding, waiting for my command. They are not only protecting you from the weapons you know about, but also from the traps that were hidden. That accident you avoided, that emotional breakdown that never happened, that betrayal that didn't reach you, that was me. That was my divine hand covering you. If you believe my angels are surrounding your home, type 1010 in the comments. Let your faith rise like a banner. Let your words mark you as a believer, not a doubter. Because I tell you, what you declare now, heaven will echo and release over your life. There's a reason the enemy fought you so hard in this season. It wasn't because of your past. It was because of what's coming. He saw glimpses of your future, and it terrified him. He knew that once you reached this point, once you stepped into alignment with my will, nothing could stop the overflow. So he sent confusion, distractions, delay, but none of it worked. You are still standing, and now I'm about to reward the fight in you. I'm about to place honor where shame once lived. I'm going to put laughter where tears had been flowing for far too long. I'm about to remove the garments of heaviness and clothe you in peace. And not just any peace, but the kind that surpasses all understanding. The peace that makes no sense to the world, but is rooted in me. Don't worry about how long it took. The blessing I'm giving you now will make up for every lost day. I redeem time. I restore years. I'm not limited to clocks and calendars. When I move, I restore in moments what the world could not fix in decades. I am accelerating everything in your life, not because of your strength, but because of your surrender. If you trust me to redeem your time, type 333 in the comments now. That small act of faith is a seed, and I, your God, never let a seed die without multiplying it. I breathe over it. I water it with my mercy. I grow it in the soil of your obedience. Now listen closely, because this is not the time to look back. The door behind you has closed. Stop opening it. Stop revisiting what I have already redeemed. The pain of yesterday cannot compare to the joy that is being birthed today. What was meant to kill you has become the very soil that nourishes your future. I allowed certain storms to hit so you could discover your own strength, so you could discover that I live inside of you. You are not who you used to be. You are becoming who I designed you to be. You are stronger now, wiser, more discerning. You know how to pray with fire. You know how to praise even when nothing makes sense. And that's why I can trust you with this blessing. Yes, this miracle is for you. It's not a mistake. It's not an accident. I prepared this moment with your name written into the center of it. And I have not changed my mind. Others may have left you. Some may have given up on you. But I never did. I still see the same beautiful spirit I created. I still see your purpose. I still see your worth. I see how hard it's been for you to keep going, how some days you smile just to hide the broken pieces inside. But I tell you now, I am the God who heals from the inside out. I am not putting a bandage over your pain. I am performing spiritual surgery, and when I finish, you will be whole again. Could this 9-word prayer really be the shortcut to financial freedom? The FBI buried it. A neuroscientist found it. Now it's transforming lives. The 9-word prayer, simple enough to say in seconds, is making money show up faster than anyone imagined. Homes, cars, vacations. It's all real, and it's all happening today. 6 science labs confirm it works, but this page may be removed soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears from the internet forever. I am also moving in your finances. You have lacked long enough. You've stretched pennies, sacrificed dreams, and put yourself last just to survive. But I say, no more. I am Jehovah Jireh, your provider. You will not live the rest of your life in survival mode. I am opening financial doors that have been sealed shut. I am placing your name in the hearts of people you've never met, and they will bless you. There will be surprise provision, unexpected favor, resources flowing from places you did not expect, not because you chased it, but because you sought me first. I reward those who put me above all things, and your reward is being loosed from heaven now. If you believe your financial release has been activated, type 111 in the comments. Not with fear, not with hesitation, but with boldness. Let the heavens witness your faith. Let the enemy see that you still believe, even after everything you've been through. This next chapter of your life is not going to look like the past. You won't have to beg to be seen. You won't have to prove your worth. You won't have to fight for crumbs. I am setting a table before you in the presence of your enemies. And not only will you eat, but you will feast. My spirit is going before you. My angels are walking beside you. My power is surrounding you. My mercy is covering your weaknesses. And my favor is making impossible things fall into place with ease. You don't need to manipulate or control anything. You don't need to chase, force, or strive. Just walk with me, rest in me, trust me, and watch what I do. Watch how I shock even you. Watch how I bring you into rooms that your resume didn't qualify you for. Watch how I elevate you in front of those who look down on you. You are not at the end, child. You are just beginning. You are about to walk into open doors so divine, they won't even require a key. Because when I open something, no man, no lie, no curse can shut it. My child, pause right now and understand this deeply. You are standing in a divine moment, not a coincidence, not something random. This very second is a holy appointment I designed long ago, and heaven has waited for you to arrive at this turning point. Do not let your doubts drown out what your spirit already knows. Your miracle has arrived, and your season of waiting is finally over. There were years where you questioned if I had forgotten you. You saw others rise while you remained in silence. You sowed faithfully while receiving nothing in return. And yet, you stayed. You kept whispering my name when your voice trembled. You kept trusting me when it didn't make sense. That quiet endurance, yes, that's what moved my heart. If your soul still believes in what you prayed for, type 444 in the comments now. It is not just a number, it is a sign of balance, foundation, and divine alignment. When you declare it, you're saying, God, I still believe even through the tears. You've been tested in the fire. You've been refined in silence. And now you're stepping into the reward I crafted for you when no one was watching. My eyes never left you, not even for a moment. You thought I was silent, but I was working behind every closed door. I was orchestrating a victory so complete, it will silence every voice that ever spoke against you. There are blessings that cannot be rushed. If I had given them to you sooner, you would not have been ready. But now, yes, now, your character has caught up with your calling. You are stronger. You are rooted. And I can now trust you with more. You didn't give up when the darkness grew louder. You didn't abandon your faith when the answers didn't come. And even when you walked through the valley of shadows, you didn't stop believing that I was still with you. That faith, no matter how small, has moved mountains in the unseen realm. It has opened doors you didn't even knock on. And now, you're about to walk into rooms that were being prepared while you were praying. I am removing every label the world tried to place on you. You are not broken. You are not forgotten. You are not weak. You are not cursed. You are chosen. You are anointed. You are rising. And no matter how many mistakes you've made, I am still your Father, and I still call you mine. If you receive that identity, type 666 in the comments. Not with shame, but with strength. You are not who your past says you are. You are who I say you are, and I say you are victorious. There are people who tried to count you out, people who spoke against you when you were most vulnerable. But now, they will have to watch as I elevate you, not to shame them, but to show them that my grace is greater than every accusation. I will vindicate you. I will restore your name. I will make it known that it was I, the Lord your God, who sustained you all along. The enemy wanted to stop your voice, but I am giving you a greater platform. He tried to bury your dreams, but I am resurrecting them with fire and favor. He tried to isolate you in loneliness, but I am surrounding you with the right people. Divine connections, loyal hearts, covenant friendships. Could a bizarre 9-word ritual be the real secret to unlocking your wealth? What sounds unbelievable is now being backed by science. Harvard researchers and leaked FBI documents confirm there's a hidden brain switch that, when triggered, opens the floodgates to abundance, effortlessly. But this information is dangerously sensitive and may be wiped off the web at any moment. Click the link in description and comments right now to access it before it's deleted forever. I want you to listen closely, The next doors that open will not require striving. They will swing wide because I am the one who holds the keys. You won't have to manipulate or chase. You will walk in with peace and confidence, knowing that what is yours cannot be stolen, delayed, or denied. You don't need to prove yourself anymore. You are already approved by me. You don't need to beg for acceptance. I have already adopted you. You don't need to hide your scars. Your healing is now your testimony. The glory coming to your life will not be subtle. It will be bold. It will be loud. Not because you are boasting, but because my name will be glorified through your elevation. The same people who saw your pain will see your praise. The same ones who questioned your faith will witness the power of your God. If you're ready to walk boldly into that glory, type 888 in the comments. That is the number of new beginnings. This is not a recycled blessing. It's a brand new breakthrough, handcrafted for this moment. My dear child, do not let your emotions deceive you in this hour. Your feelings are real, but they are not always accurate. Trust my voice more than your fear. Follow my whisper more than your doubt. I will never lead you into confusion. I will always guide you in peace. Even when the path seems unfamiliar, my spirit is lighting every step. And hear me clearly. I am not just blessing you financially. I am blessing your mind, your heart, your relationships, your purpose, your identity. I am releasing balance into your soul. You will no longer feel like your life is spinning out of control. I am bringing divine order where chaos once lived. You will sleep with peace. You will wake with joy. You will walk in purpose. You will speak with boldness. Because this is not the same version of you that entered the storm. This is the refined, elevated, and anointed version of you that is emerging stronger than ever. I am bringing beauty from ashes. I am replacing mourning with dancing. I am turning your sorrow into songs of joy. And I am doing it not because you earned it, but because I love you. Because I chose you. Because I never stopped believing in you. This is your moment, and heaven is not quiet anymore. The celebration has already begun. The angels are already rejoicing. The heavens are already opening. My spirit is already confirming. You are not late. You are right on time. My beloved, lean in even closer now. I want you to hear the sound of heaven moving on your behalf. I want you to feel the wind of my spirit as it begins to stir the atmosphere around your life. What you've been waiting for is not coming someday. It is arriving now. Not next week. Not when things look better. Not when you finally feel ready. I have declared this is your appointed time, and nothing will stop what I have spoken over you. You may not feel ready. You may still see pieces of your life scattered on the floor. But I am not asking you to bring me perfection. I am asking you to bring me your heart. I do my greatest work in the hands of those who are still healing. You do not have to wait until you are whole to be used. I use the wounded. I lift the weary. I anoint the broken. And through it all, I make you beautiful in my timing. If you trust me to use your life just as it is, type 1010 in the comments now. Let that be your way of saying, Lord, I'm not perfect, but I'm willing. That's all I've ever wanted from you. Your surrender, not your performance. There is someone reading this who feels forgotten. You've watched others receive their miracles and wondered, God, did you overlook me? But child, I need you to know, I never forget what I create. I have been watching you in silence, refining your spirit in the quiet places. When I hide someone, it's not rejection, it's protection. I was shielding you until the exact moment when revealing you would bring glory, not harm. And now, the reveal has begun. I am lifting the veil. I am removing the covering. I am saying, "This is my beloved, in whom I am well pleased." Not because you were flawless, but because you stayed faithful. Even when your heart was bleeding, even when you doubted yourself, even when you had nothing left but a whisper of hope, you held on. That's why this blessing belongs to you. The kind of miracle I am releasing over your life will not be explainable. It will not follow natural rules. It will not come through your strength. This will be my doing alone. And when people ask how it happened, you will point upward and say, "God did this." If you're ready to testify of my goodness, type 313 in the comments. Let that number echo the resurrection of what once seemed dead. I am not only bringing things back, I'm bringing them back better. Some people will try to make you feel guilty for being blessed. They'll question how you went from waiting to winning. But do not let their opinions steal your peace. They weren't there when you cried in the dark. They didn't see how long you waited, how much you gave, how deeply you trusted. I saw it all, and I reward in secret what is sown in secret. Why is everyone whispering about the 9-word prayer found in FBI archives? This powerful money prayer, once buried in government files, is now setting people financially free. Just say these 9 words, and watch what happens. Proven by 6 neuroscience labs, this method is turning hardship into abundance, instantly. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. Your heart may still carry memories of betrayal, of loss, of humiliation. I know how much it hurt. I know what they said. I know what they did. But I want you to release it now. Not because they deserve your forgiveness, but because you deserve your freedom. Bitterness blocks blessings. I want to fill your hands, but you must first empty them of pain. There's a new peace waiting for you, not the kind the world gives, but the peace that only I can offer. A peace that allows you to sleep when the storm is raging. A peace that calms your thoughts when anxiety whispers. A peace that reminds you, no matter what happens, I am still God, and you are still mine. Let me remind you again. This moment is holy. This breakthrough is sealed. No force on earth or in hell can cancel what I have signed with my blood and my word. I am the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end, and I never leave anything unfinished. You've doubted your worth. You've questioned your voice. But I am now raising you in boldness. I am giving you authority, not borrowed, not temporary, but divine authority, to speak to mountains, to silence storms, to pray with power. You are not weak. You are filled with my spirit. And when you speak, heaven listens. You're going to walk into rooms where no one expected you. You'll hear things like, "How did you get here?" And you'll smile knowing it was not by chance. It was destiny. I ordered your steps even when you stumbled. I guided you even when you felt lost. And now, everything is coming full circle. If you're ready to walk into rooms prepared by God alone, type 123 in the comments. Let that be your agreement that you are stepping into divine alignment. Do not rush this moment. Don't scroll past what I'm saying to you right now. I am reaching into the deep places of your heart where no one else can touch. I am reminding you of dreams you buried because you were too afraid to hope again. But I say to you, hope again, dream again, believe again. I have not changed my mind about you. There are blessings that have your name written on them. There are miracles that no one else can claim. and I am placing them into your hands, not because of who you are, but because of who I am. I am your Father. I am your defender. I am your deliverer, and I am never far from you. In the next few days, you will begin to feel a shift, not just in your circumstances, but in your spirit. Your thoughts will become clearer. Your heart will feel lighter. Your path will begin to make sense. That is not a coincidence. That is confirmation. My presence is going before you. So do not fear what comes next. Do not worry about how it will all work out. I already went ahead. I already made the way. I already opened the door. Now you just need to walk in. My beloved child, I want you to stop and reflect for a moment. Can you sense how much you've changed? Can you feel how much stronger your spirit has become, even if your circumstances still look difficult? That is not an illusion. That is the fruit of every battle you've survived. You may not have seen it happening, but I was building you quietly, shaping you patiently, preparing you deeply for what I am about to release over your life. This blessing isn't random. It isn't luck. It's divine orchestration. It is the result of every midnight tear, every surrendered prayer, every act of obedience when no one was watching. This miracle you are about to receive is connected to your faithfulness, not your perfection. I saw your devotion. I felt your sincerity. And now I am responding from the throne of heaven with a yes and an amen. If your heart is open to receive that confirmation, type 777 in the comments. It is a number of spiritual perfection, a sign that heaven is in full agreement with what is being released into your life. Say it as a declaration of faith, not just with your fingers, but with your whole heart. I know there were times you didn't see the purpose in your pain. You questioned why I allowed certain people to leave, certain dreams to fall apart, certain opportunities to vanish. But what you didn't see was what I was protecting you from. Not everything you lost was a punishment. Some losses were a rescue. I saw what you couldn't. I heard what was said behind closed doors. I shielded you from things that would have wounded you beyond repair. Now I am restoring what was taken. But this time, it will be pure. It will be lasting. It will be filled with peace and covered by my presence. You will no longer need to fight to keep what is yours. The doors I opened for you will remain open, not because of your strength, but because of my favor. Is the FBI hiding a 9-word money prayer that actually works? Hidden for years in a classified vault, this 9-word prayer is now changing lives fast. Over 19,000 Americans have used it to erase debt, attract money, and live the life they once only dreamed of. 6 neuroscience labs now confirm it's real. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the link in description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. And now hear this clearly. You are not going back to where you came from. That season is over. That pain is behind you. That weight is being lifted. You are not circling the same wilderness again. I have released the directions for your deliverance. I have ordered the angels to clear your path. I have signed the release of your next chapter, and the ink has already dried. If you believe this is your divine exit from delay, type 1001 in the comments now. This is your agreement with me, your way of saying, Lord, I'm ready to leave what's behind and step into what's ahead. Do not let the enemy whisper lies in this sacred hour. He will try to convince you that this is too good to be true. He will replay your past, hoping to stir up shame. But I want you to lift your head, because I have already cast your sins into the depths of the sea. I have clothed you in righteousness. You are not your past. You are not your mistakes. You are not your lowest moments. You are my redeemed, my chosen, my beloved. I am not looking for the most qualified. I am looking for the most surrendered. You don't need a title to be blessed. You don't need a platform to be seen. You don't need a spotlight to be known. I already see you. I already know you. I already chose you. And that is enough. Your season of begging is over. Now begins the season of receiving. You will not chase what I've assigned to you. It will find you. People will begin to remember your name. Doors will swing open without you knocking. Provision will meet you at the exact moment you need it. Because I am not just sending miracles. I am becoming your miracle. Let me remind you, child. I created the heavens and the earth with just my voice. I split seas with a command. I shut the mouths of lions. I calmed violent storms. I raised the dead with a whisper. There is nothing too hard for me. If I can do all of that, surely I can lift you out of what you're going through. You have not seen anything yet. This is just the beginning of a new wave of glory. I'm giving you strength in your bones, clarity in your mind, peace in your heart, and power in your spirit. You will not walk like you did before. You will walk with fire. You will speak with wisdom. You will move with confidence, not in yourself, but in me. If you're ready to walk in that kind of confidence, type 2020 in the comments. Let it be the symbol of perfect vision, spiritual vision. Let it be the announcement that your sight is being restored. Your life is going to look different in the days ahead. What didn't make sense before is about to come into perfect focus. The confusion is lifting. The fog is clearing. The lies are being silenced. The chains are breaking. And my glory is falling on you like never before. Others may question why you're being blessed. They may ask, why them? But they didn't see your midnight obedience. They didn't hear your broken prayers. They didn't witness your silent worship. They didn't see you keep going when you felt like giving up. I saw it all, and I honor it now. I am your Father. I am not like man. I do not forget. I do not fail. I do not delay without purpose, and I do not bless without reason. So don't hold back anymore. Don't let fear silence your praise. Don't let disappointment make you numb to what I'm doing. This is not a season to shrink. This is a season to stretch, to lift your eyes, to open your arms, to receive everything I've stored for you, my precious child. The journey has been long, but you are still here. That alone is proof of my hand on your life. You have walked through fires that should have consumed you. You have cried tears no one saw. You fought battles in silence while smiling in public. And through it all, I have held you, protected you, and kept your spirit alive. The fact that you are reading this now means you are not defeated. You are destined. This moment, right now, is not the end. It is the opening of a new divine chapter. One I wrote for you long before the world ever doubted you. One I designed with care, filled with favor and overflowing with purpose. You are stepping into the pages I authored, and every word I've spoken over your life will now begin to unfold with power and speed. If you receive this divine acceleration, type 555 in the comments. It is a number of grace and divine multiplication. Let this be your agreement that you will not resist what I am rushing into your life. I know there were seasons where you felt abandoned, where every prayer seemed unanswered, where your hope grew weak and your heart felt hollow. But child, I was there. I was in the silence, sitting beside your brokenness. I was in the waiting, strengthening what you couldn't see. I was in the pain, pouring oil into every unseen wound. You never suffered alone, not for a single moment. And now, that suffering has a purpose. I am turning it into strength. I am using every tear to water the soil of your future. Nothing was wasted, not a second, not a scar, not a sigh. I am a master builder, and I use even the shattered pieces to create something glorious. There will be people who ask how you survived, how you held on, and you will say, "Because my God never let me go." They will not understand your glow. They won't comprehend your peace. But they weren't there in the valley with you. They didn't walk with you through the wilderness. I did. And now I will walk you into the promise. This promise is different. It doesn't just lift you, it transforms you. It doesn't just bless you, it changes everything around you. Your atmosphere will shift, your relationships will align, your resources will multiply, your time will be redeemed. Because when I release a miracle, I do not touch one thing, I touch everything. If you're ready for that kind of transformation, type 999 in the comments. Let it be the symbol of divine completeness. Let the enemy hear it. Let your spirit declare it. You are not going back. You are going higher. You've spent years trying to explain yourself, trying to convince others of your intentions, trying to prove you were worthy of love, of success, of acceptance. But hear me, my child. You no longer need to explain anything. What I am doing in your life will speak louder than your words ever could. Your enemies will have no choice but to admit it was me. Your doubters will go silent. Your critics will fall away. And your heart will no longer carry the weight of trying to be understood. I understand you. I see your heart. I know your intentions. And I say, you are enough. Do not shrink to fit into spaces I've called you to outgrow. Do not return to the old just because it feels familiar. The new is here. It may feel uncomfortable, even unfamiliar, but that's because you've never walked in this level of blessing before. And that's okay. I will teach you. I will guide you. I will hold your hand through it. You are not walking into this alone. I am with you. I go before you. I stand beside you. I dwell within you. My spirit is your counselor, your comforter, your protector, your friend. You are never alone. Even in the next mountain you face, I will be the rock beneath your feet. If your spirit is fully surrendered, type 111 in the comments now. Say it as your final affirmation. A declaration to heaven that you're ready, that you've laid everything down at my feet. Do not let this moment pass. Let this be the hour you remember forever. The moment you look back on and say, that's when everything changed. Because it is. I have spoken. I have moved. I have blessed. And no one, no force, no failure, no fear can undo what I have done. I love you more than you know. I see you more clearly than you see yourself. And I promise you this. You will live to see the fullness of what I have declared. You will testify. You will dance. You will rest. And you will never be the same again. I am your God. You are my child. And this is your divine miracle. Why did exactly 19,583 people suddenly break free from money struggles last month? They each stumbled onto a strange 9-word sentence, hidden in top-secret neuroscience studies and once suppressed by the FBI. Now they're clearing debts, flying to dream destinations, and living in homes they once believed were impossible. If you're seeing this right now, you're part of a lucky few. The page could disappear without warning. Click the link in the description and comments to unlock this secret before it's deleted forever.